Hello YouTube, my name is Ben Chan and I have been tagged on YouTube by DocJazz4. So David, thank you for tagging me. I guess it's my turn now to give you 5 random facts. So let's see, fact number 1 is that right here I have a scar on my eyebrow and it looks like it goes right through my eyebrow. Now I did not use a razor to make that. It's not manufactured. It actually is a real scar. And I'll tell you the story very quickly. I was 2 years old. I was in a high chair. And for whatever reason, I decided to get out of my high chair and reach for something. At least that's what my mom tells me. And so I was reaching for it. And of course, you know, being 2 years old, I don't have that good sense of balance. And also high chairs don't have that good sense of balance. So as the normal entropy took over and I started to fall, my eyebrow met the corner of a table that we no longer have, luckily, that cut right through my eyebrow, just went shoo, and it started bleeding and everything, and I had to get stitches in it. And so, to this day, now that I'm, it's 24 years later, I'm 26, and the eyebrow scar has remained, and no hair can grow there anymore. So, there you go. I have an eyebrow scar, and it's because when I was 2 years old, it fell out of my high chair, basically. Random fact number 2, I have at least 38 little journals that I kept in here. These composition notebooks have 200 pages, and you may think that that's wrong because there are 100 pages, but if you use both sides, then you have 200 pages. And so inside of these journals, they were kind of journals. I used to draw a lot, and so let's see, what's a good page I could show you? Okay, so it looks kind of like this. I don't know if you can see this. But I loved drawing when I was little. I really wasn't good at it, but I loved drawing. And so I would take the opportunity during bus rides and in school, at recess, whatever. Me and my friends, I guess we were kind of nerdy or whatever, you know. So what can you do when you're nerds? We would sit down and we would play in these journals, I guess. And so we would take turns drawing in them and making up stories and all that kind of stuff. So 38 of these. And I also have record of things that I was thinking at the time, experiences, events from when I was age 8 until I was age 18. So it's really fun to look back on those, and I would encourage all of you to keep a journal because it really is cool to read some of the things that happen. You can pass it on to your posterity. So that's random fact number 2. Number 3, I guess, would be my ability to do this. Let me show you again. Cool, huh? I call it the drop. And so sometimes when we are sitting in an orchestra and we're just about to practice or something, and nobody's there yet, so when everything is silent and everybody's ready to go, I just do a little bit of a, and it rings, it rings, it rings, it rings, it rings. And it's like one of my favorite things to do in a big hall is to disrupt the silence with a drop. And I can even do it without my finger. Watch this. Cool, huh? So I've been working on that for years, and I'm very proud of this incredible talent. Okay, so enough of that. So that's fact number 3. And then fact number 4 is that I did serve a full-time mission for my church, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I was a missionary for 2 years in Belgium. And so I actually do have evidence of that, the White Handbook, for those of you who are returned missionaries, as well as the tag. And so if you at all respect me, which I don't expect that many of you do, but if you do, and you happen to see missionaries, they usually go in by 2s, sometimes by 3s, and if you see them on the street and they happen to stop you on the street, they're wearing the badge like this, give them just a chance to talk to you. Now I know that religion is an interesting thing, and so there are a lot of you that just are completely closed to religion, but if you at all respect my channel and respect anything that I stand for, then this is something that you would want to at least know a little bit about and find out more about me as a person and see what I'm all about, because I do very much respect and live the church teachings, and I'm a firm believer in Christ. And so there you go. That's fact number 4. And the last fact, I kind of had a little bit of heartburn sharing this because I'm not sure how everybody's going to take this. Okay, it's nothing crazy, but I am single. I am 26 and I am single, and I also have no prospects because I think it's because I'm a nerd. No, that's not true. No, I think the real reason is because I'm kind of picky. I don't know. But for whatever reason, I find myself still single. And so I need your help. I need everybody's help. I'm not desperate, but I have a hard time matching with people. I think like I get along with just about anybody, but I guess being an ABC, an American-born Chinese person, it is really hard to date. Let me tell you, because for whatever reason, there's a stigma that, especially while I was in Utah for several years, for whatever reason, girls just don't like Asian boys. They think that they're supposed to be, off in China doing their own thing. Now, I realize that that's a common misconception, but it's not necessarily the rule. And so I know there are a lot of people out there, a lot of you, that respect Asian Americans, especially the boys, but for whatever reason, I had a very hard time dating there, and it just seemed like people always thought of me as a friend. So here I am, still single, and if you guys have any ideas on how I can not be single, but not get stalkers or crazy people sending me messages or anything like that, give me the ideas, and I would really appreciate that. And I have taken some precautions. I have made it so that only people that I accept as friends can send me messages. You can post comments here, so if you need to post something really stupid, you're gonna get blocked. So I'm gonna forewarn you. But yeah, so I am reaching out to YouTube at this point as a tool and as a way to get help with this one, because without help I don't know where I'm gonna go. That was a very long random fact number 5. So let's close with that. Be it as it may. And the next 5 people that I'm going to tag, I'll just list them on the page right over here, this way. So read the 5 other people that I tagged and link to their channels, and I'll also send a message to those people so they know that they were tagged. Okay, well I'm kind of tired after this video, so I'm just going to sign off. So this is Ben Chan, signing off.